Let us start here with this comment from Alex James, and I'll go about 30 minutes, by the way. Alex says, Gil, do you think Novak should do a sit-down interview with someone and explain everything that has happened and let everyone know his side of the story? Or should he keep quiet for a while and let the dust settle on this unfortunate situation? It's a good question. And by the way, hopefully this will be the last day of discussing Novak. And then we can move on, cover the tournament, and revisit the Novak situation, which I could say is over. It's not. It's kind of ongoing with other tournaments and vaccine mandates that could lie ahead in Rome, at Roland Garros, at the US Open. I'm not really sure what's going on in the UK for Wimbledon. I have no knowledge of that, but it feels like this story will continue. But while the Australian Open progresses, hopefully we will not be talking about this at all. But I have not spoken on the channel since the final decision was made by Justice Alsop that obviously ruled in favor of the minister's cancellation of Novak's visa. I'm not going to get into it really, and I'll just answer the question, which is, should Novak do an interview? I think no. I think not. First of all, off the top of my head, I don't know that there's a lot to clear up. I think because of the nature of court records and how court records are public, and because we've had two trials where basically everything has been laid out, we've also had a lot of reporting done on everything that's happened. I don't know that there's anything that's really unclear in this situation. I feel like everyone has a good idea of what's gone on and what's happened. One question I can think of that will be asked to Novak that he hasn't needed to answer yet is, what were his plans? Was he planning on skipping the Australian Open before he tested positive on December 16th? That's something that we don't know. But all in all, I can't think of too many things that really require clearing up at this point that I feel like it would be wise for Novak to inject himself into the spotlight again, because quite frankly, there is surely a fatigue when it comes to this story. It lasted over 10 days. There were twists, there were turns. It was in the international media. You know, it broke through the tennis bubble. And I really do feel like the tennis community certainly is really ready to try to take a break from this, try to focus on...
Gostou? Então segue o canal para mais cortes virais e notícias todo dia.